I am absolutely sick and tired of the lying, manipulative, controlling modern woman today as it exists today. And it's so prevalent within our culture, put on a pedestal by the simps and ignored by the sister code. And I especially hate it because it does no good and no justice to humble, caring, lovely young women. And it does no justice to men that have to live by the image that these lying women create. What is it that I am talking about? First and foremost, shout out to the queen of accountability, Mrs. Daphne Sutton. And let me also say this. This is going to be a fantastic story that we're going to go through right here. You may recognize the queen of accountability from the Rhoda Osmond case. You remember the brickening, brick face, brick baby? That chick? Rhoda actually threatened Daphne after Daphne was taking the extra step to call the police on what she thought was a fraudulent GoFundMe scammer. Daphne happened to be correct, and Rhoda was terribly upset about that. Well, if you didn't know, the queen of accountability has a hobby of exposing these sign language liars, and we're gonna go through one of those exposings right now, today. So let's get active. This digital creator tax consultant stated that a man canceled her massage because she wouldn't have S with him. She's referring to this post right here that she screenshotted. She claimed that he booked it a few days ago after just meeting her. He then waited 3 days and asked her for S 1 day prior to the cancellation window. She said no. He then cancels the massage. I called them with the cancellation number and it was canceled by a woman. Now listen, let's pause right here and let's go and see what the young liar actually posted on her business Facebook page. Again, to garner eyes, attention off of the backs of men. This man canceled my spa day because I wouldn't give him no coochie. Laughing emojis. What be wrong with y'all? Cancellation for Leisha. The booking is canceled. Your canceled number is such and such. The following was canceled on this date. Now keep in mind the date that it was canceled, the time that it was canceled, and then also pay attention to this phone number. She messed up by, by adding all of this information here that can be verified at this address. Anyway, let's get back into what Daphne wrote. If a man did this, the majority of women would show a text receipt, a Facebook convo, something proving all of this. That's what originally probably put Daphne's suspicion on high alert to investigate this further based off of the past behaviors of women that were telling the truth. All she showed was a receipt of a cancellation. She edited the story 4 times, adding the picture on the 4th try. Men wanting sex wouldn't book a $135 service, add their card info, and wait 3 days to ask for it. He would ask on day 1. Sad that a woman feels that this is the only way to promote their business, which is actually what she's doing. Again, off of the backs of men. Shout out to Rhoda. Didn't turn out well for Rhoda, and it won't turn out well for this young woman as well. Then she got mad at me for calling out the lies. She blocked me and removed my comments. I told her he canceled my massage too for holding her accountable. Y'all are gonna learn to stop lying on men. If you post public, it's fair game. Accountability. So before we get directly into the evidence of the exposed, I actually found this young woman's Facebook. She hasn't blocked me as of yet. Now here is the actual post on her Facebook. She has about 10,000 followers, and you'll see by utilizing this type of marketing, she's gotten 2.4 thousand likes, over 500 comments, and over 3,000 shares. For a Facebook account of this many followers, this far exceeds normal amount of numbers, but she's leveraging this idea of men are dogs and only want one thing in order to push her profile. Let's look at some of the comments. I get massages 2 times a month. He thought he was getting him some coochie. Ha ha ha. I am a woman, we are better. Sir, this is everyday activity behavior for some girls. You got to buy the battleship before I'm impressed. Ha! men in their simplistic needs. We have a dude that's following that actually got the most amount of likes that he's not even wrong. Let's see her response to that. 135 for a nut? I think not, sir. So anyway, the queen of accountability, doing what she does best, called the spa to hold this woman accountable. What's so interesting about this post is that the liar in question originally posted and edited it 2 other times. And then the final edit, that's when she actually put in the booking information. And then that's when the views really started to ramp up. So what did the queen of accountability do? Well, she took that booking information and called the number. And that call lasted 11 minutes. So with the information that she learned, she went on Aisha Foster's page and said, how come when I called, they said you're the one that canceled? If you're trying to promote your BS tax business, this isn't the way to do it. I have proof that you're lying. Someone else in the post says, show it. Laughing emojis. Daphne continues to write, y'all believe anything people say, huh? Gullible ass people. She booked this on her own. Why not put the broke man on blast? If he placed this for a few days ago, why would he ask for S now and not before he booked the ish? You booked it and canceled it before the 24-hour mark to avoid being charged. I spoke to them for 11 minutes. The young, accountable, lying woman had nothing to say besides, you said all of that to sound like a mess, which makes no damn sense. You've been caught on some Scooby-Dooby-Doo shit. You're a liar. I recorded the call. Don't worry. I will show you better than I can tell you. Then I will ensure no one uses your services again. Lying on men is low. You won't get tax clients that way. LMAO, I'm screaming. What else did you do? Do better, says Daphne. Next time, don't edit it 4 times. 911, I'd like to report a drug dealer. With 341 people laughing at it because she knows she's been outed. 911, I want to report a liar, which is absolutely hilarious. With the conclusion to at least this portion of the story being that this young liar ended up blocking Daphne, which of course is an easy, unaccountable way out once you've been discovered. Big shout out to the queen of accountability. This is absolutely fantastic work. I said this previously, is that it's going to take women as well to support the shift in the image of men today. Men are not without fault. We have our issues, but one of the issues is the current branding of man today. I mean, just think about it. I would argue that the brand of single mother is even above the brand of man. So you have to ask yourself, why is that? And I'd argue because there is a system of victims that monetize the image of a destructive man, an image of a man who cannot control his impulses. I mean, shit, just even look at all of like the sitcoms back in the 90s and the early 2000s, and all of the representations of men were like stupid and on the couch and can't get anything done, and the woman is running the household, or the woman is the smart one making the decisions. Cat Williams told you at the beginning of 2024, this is going to be the year of truth. This is the year of accountability. No longer will the succubi be allowed to just roam freely without accountability for their actions. And it seems to be public figures up on high, such as an Amber Turd, all the way down to the Rasputias that have nothing to lose within their life, that do dumb shit like this in order to increase for clout. It's a sad world that we live in, but shout out to queens of accountabilities that hold them accountable. Questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Me, go to tourismreviews@gmail.com. What do you guys think about the content today? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you soon. And by the way, if she's willing to lie about something like this, then why on God's green earth would you entrust her with your taxes? She gonna get you set up for Uncle Sam to be breathing down your door with her decision-making processes. Be safe out there, my G's, and make sure you're choosing wisely. Until next time, YouTube.